your row later tonight at 9:15 in the last episode of this series. Before that, on ITV3, an old school friend enlists the help of Anna Lee.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Association of Hoteliers and Restaurateurs, together with British Leisure PLC, are proud to present their most coveted award, the Chef of the Year. This year the choice was obvious from the start. A young man of awesome gifts. He's come a long way from the Mile End Road in a very short time, currently gracing the restaurant which he and David Lambert opened only 2 years ago, which already this year picked up a second Michelin star. Mr. Dominic Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? It's about bloody time, isn't it?
Dominic, old boy, are you jerking me around? I want a decision out of you.
You know the difficulties.
Well, I see you've brought the wife with you.
Funny.
If you can't even summon up the guts to tell her
It's
about
not a
it,
question of guts. I'll talk to Lambert.
then you talk to him then. Because sooner or later, you've got to make a decision between him and the West Indies. My associates in San Monique are getting rather impatient.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to him.
You do that. You do just that. I hear you've got a new little friend. You know, wives can get rather difficult about little friends. You screw this deal up for me.
What were you talking to Mark Fletcher about?
Who?
I saw you talking over there, him.
No, he's just congratulating me. I don't know who he is.
Daddy, look. Your friend Mark Fletcher.
Yes, I saw him earlier.
You. Mark! Creep.
Laura! Another one of your conquests, is it?
No. No, she's the daughter of that old duffer sitting next to her, David Lambert. I used to work for him.
An attractive woman, though.
He used to work for Daddy until Daddy caught him with his hand in the till.
You mustn't say that, Laura.
That's true, isn't it? An MP now.
Junior minister, too.
There's no need for that. I'm in the phone.
Hang on in there now, sister. He's Would you mind emptying your bag, madam?
Why should I?
It's better to do it here than down the police station.
I want my lawyer here.
Would you empty your bag, please?
You've got a very lower middle class attitude to property. Do you know that?
Come on, lady. Just empty the bag.
You're quite nice, but he's horrid. Mr. What did you say your name was?
Prentice, madam. Come in.
Excuse me. I think I know this lady. It's Laura Lambert, isn't it? We were at St Mary's together.
Shh! I wasn't going to tell them that. All these people are being absolutely stupid. They say I've been stealing CDs. I don't even have a CD player.
They're empty cases anyway.
What do you mean, empty cases?
They only have empty cases on display so as people don't nick them.
What a dishonest way of going about things. Bloody typical.
Still pushing your luck, eh, Laura?
I remember you now. You're that girl I was at school with, always in trouble. Anna.
That's right.
Car's is here.
You didn't drive him.
You used to be my friend.
Look, I'd better drive you home.
I'm perfectly capable of driving. As a matter of fact, I find driving much less annoying if I've had a drink. I'm not Laura Lambert anymore. I'm Laura Jones.
Congratulations.
Oh, yes. I married the wonderful Dominic Jones. Well-known faithless rat. He's Chef of the Year.
And shoplifting, too. What's that all about?
It's my hobby.
Oh, where do we go now?
Turn left to St Mark's Road. All right. Which way are we going?
I think there's somebody here.
I hope it's only a burglar. That's my husband, I'm leaving.
Hello, is anyone there?
Laura? Darling, Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Mummy. Mwah. This is Anna Thing.
Oh, I remember Anna Lee. You were in Mrs. Andrews' house at school together.
That's right.
And you left early, didn't you?
Yeah, not early enough.
Oh, I remember Laura was awfully upset.
Oh, well, Mrs. Andrews wasn't too thrilled either anyway, yeah. How are you? You look wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look, I must be on my way. Darling, I got you one of those Genoa cakes from Fortnum's that you liked. Now, I put it in your bread bin. Goodbye, Anna.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mummy.
Bye.
God, doesn't your mum look terrific?
At the time. We could have a little drink.
Yeah. I'll make us some coffee.
No, this is not a green salad. This is a heap of lettuce dying on a plate. Start again, Desmond.
So what's this all about?
You've read it. Is that all right for you, Chef? No. Do it again.
Our agreement still has 2 years to run.
Yeah, well, you can buy me out, can't you? Buy my 49%.
I'll see you in hell first. Buy you out. Provide the money to set you up in a restaurant. And then provide the money to help you renege on the agreement.
Yeah. That's what my lawyer says.
Then, about 5 months ago, it all started to go wrong.
Another woman.
I just want to know who she is.
Well, have you tried asking him?
Of course. He's never here, anyway. He used to come home every day after lunches, but not now. He's all cavorting with the slag.
Oh, I'm sorry, Laura.
Find out who she is for me.
No.
Yeah, seriously, go on. I mean, you could do it. You're a detective, for God's sake.
First rule in the book, never work for friends.
Oh, there's the money. I've got
No,
money.
I don't want your money, Laura.
Oh, then do it. Do it for me.
I must say, Sir Brian, Commander Briley's men have been able to point out to us several weak points in our system.
Good, good. You know, Commander, that each of our 23 West of London branches loses on average £73,000 a year through pilferage.
I knew the sum was considerable.
What's £1.5 million?
More than considerable.
Quite.
This is one of Commander Briley's men, Sir Brian.
Excellent. Right. Now, what are the 3 most important attributes of a good security man? Watchfulness, watchfulness, and watchfulness. Good. Good. Come along, Prentice.
Has Miss Lee been in?
Yeah, she was here earlier. She's following a suspect.
Oh, a suspect? Where to?
Well,
Can you have lunch after?
No, I can't. Not today. I've got to get Ken's car from the garage and take it down to him.
Can't you do that another time? I desperately need an escort.
No, I can't, Andrew. He's driving straight to Newcastle from the office.
You sure you're okay? I'm fine. I can get some dentures fitted or something. I see.
Oh, yes, he's fine.
I'm available.
What for?
Lunch, escort duty.
Oh, no, it's all right, thanks, Sam.
Do you think I'll not fit in or something, let you down?
No, it's not that. It's just it's work.
Ideally, it comes at a very good time for me, as a matter of fact. I know a chap who works on that magazine, London by Night, and they are looking for a new restaurant critic.
You?
He's having a word. Reckons I've a very good chance, knowing my reputation with food. Now, get in. Your mouth all right?
Well, it's definitely tender. Do you think this tooth's wobbly?
You want to get that scene to?
Oh, well, as long as I can eat. Now, what we want is a long, leisurely lunch. I want to see where the chef goes to when he finishes.
The menu, while erring on the side of prolixity, nevertheless has the capacity to surprise.
Ooh.
Yes? Can you get out of my kitchen, please? Now, please!
An exhilarating combination of first-class ingredients and the robustness and simplicity of French provincial cooking. How's that?
That's very good. Do you recognise that woman?
No.
Well, I've definitely seen her somewhere before.
The salade niçoise was particularly fresh and inviting. And what did you have to start?
Oysters with a sort of tarragon...
The wheat à l'estragon façon Dominique were cooked to perfection.
Oh, yeah. There he goes. Listen, Simon, can you pay and I'll settle up later?
Had a problem. It won't be more than a tenner, will it? Dominique's is not cheap, but can one measure gustatory satisfaction in financial terms?
I don't care what happens. Who is she?
I don't know. She's fair-haired.
Young?
No, 25, 26. Look, I think I'd better go.
No. Here.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
£1,000. Find out who the slag is. Now what? Consuela!
Laura.
Yes?
I don't think you need that.
What do you know about what I need and what I don't need? I need your help. You're not so quick offering that.
What I did today was for old time's sake.
Look.
No, I did it as a friend.
I want it on a professional basis.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, Daddy. Do you remember Anna Lee?
Ah, hello.
Hello.
May I have a word, Laura? Sorry, Miss Lee.
You can't have any secrets in front of Anna. She's a private detective now.
This is rather awkward.
No, it's fine. I have to go.
No. Please.
All right. I'm very hurt, Laura.
Hurt?
I spoke with Dominic today. He told me about the West Indies. Mark Fletcher is offering Dominic the hotel there.
When? When did he offer this?
Months ago, I gather. But he only told me about it this morning.
He's full of little secrets, isn't he?
How dare he not tell you, at least? What's going on, Laura, between you and him?
Not a lot. He seems to have found a new playmate, hasn't he, Anna?
Look, Laura,
He's going to the West Indies with the slag.
Another woman? We'll see about that. My daughter says you're a detective.
Yes.
Well, all I'm asking you to do is to think about it.
I'm thinking.
Briley is on its last legs. I mean, asking us to do security guard work.
Briley has to take what he can get. Anyway, it won't be us doing it once he gets the contract.
Schiller and Johnson Security Services.
Are you with this gentleman? Yes, indeed I am. Is the commander free? Indeed he is. He wanted to talk to you, as a matter of fact. Wait.
Well, Johnson and Schiller.
I should like Miss Lee to continue to handle the case. The fewer people who know about it, the better, as Miss Lee is an old friend of my daughter's.
You just want the woman identified?
Yes. I shall then decide what course of action to take.
You don't need any proof of the relationship?
Not at this stage, no. Of course, if any proof should come to light.
Precisely.
How do I pay? In advance?
No. You'll be invoiced in due course, Mr. Lambert.
Very well. Thank you, Commander Briley. Miss Lee.
Mr. Lambert.
Miss Lee,
You wanted to see me, didn't you, Commander?
the Wests of London contract is important to the agency, Miss Lee.
Yes.
I've thrown all my 3 operatives into the front line on this. Their futures depend on our getting the contract. Your future depends on our getting the contract.
Yes, I know things haven't been
And
that
yet,
easy.
when I called at Wests of London this morning with Sir Brian, you were not at your post. You were
Shut the
off.
door.
You're not talking to me then?
Of course I'm talking to you. Are you going out tonight?
No. No, I don't think so. Why?
No reason, I'm just making conversation.
We don't have to make conversation, do we?
Well, I thought you just said we did.
I just think we should communicate. I mean, you're hardly ever here these days, and when you are, well, you just sit and brood.
Yeah, well, when we do talk, all you do is complain. I'm never here. I don't talk. I'm not interested in your life. I mean, why bother?
Oh, come on.
No, I mean, I work bloody hard to keep all this together. And what thanks do I get?
Oh, you want thanks, do you?
Got your father on my back.
Oh, don't
3
start
hours
that
a day.
again. Surprised you're here anyway. Why is it you have meetings every day except Tuesdays?
Look, let's just not talk at all, eh? I think it might be safer that way.
No, I think we should talk.
Yeah, well, maybe if you could lay off the bottle for a couple of days, we would.
You ever thought it might work better the other way around?
Well, that's my fault as well now, isn't
Look,
it?
I just thought there might be something you wanted to tell me.
Right, that's it. I'm off.
Dominic!
I'll catch you later.
Dominic, please!
You're quiet today.
Am I? I was thinking about my daughter.
Laura?
Well, about her husband, actually.
Oh, yes? Tea?
I don't know what's come over him.
Why? Oh, do you mind a mug? Your cup's dirty.
Fine. You know that he's my partner?
Yes, he's the cook, isn't he?
Well, now he's talking about having the partnership dissolved. Buy him out.
Well, there are plenty more cooks.
Don't you believe it? He's a star. People go to the restaurant because of his cooking. On top of that, he's having an affair with some tart. My daughter's found out about it.
Oh, dear. What's she going to do?
I don't know yet. I put a detective onto him. Find out who she is, at least.
Men. They're all just as bad. Here.
Did you like the scent?
Yes, I did. It's a lovely smell.
Very nice. You put sugar in this?
God, I'm sorry. I don't know what's the matter with me today. Oh, look, it doesn't matter if you can't find it.
No, I know. I recorded it.
What is this big tome you're reading?
The La Roche Gastronomique. I was going to ask you to test me on the Dover sole recipes. There are bloody hundreds. Ah!
Why don't you label them?
Well, I never normally watch them once I've recorded them.
No?
No.
Oh, I was just in the mood for Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon, and I knew you'd recorded it.
I did, I know I did. Les Enfants du Paradise. Could be on this. Might not be, but it's still worth watching.
Little Miss Muffet liked toppings from Tuffet, her favourite ice cream sauce. Along came a spider and sat down beside her. She offered him some, of course.
Tuffets turns ice cream into happy ever afters.
That's her.
Top it with Tuffets.
Who?
But can you rerun it and pause?
How'd I do that?
Okay.
Tuffets turns ice cream into happy ever afters.
That's the girl we saw with Dominic.
Hello, is Mrs. Jones in?
Yes, inside.
Thanks.
Okay, give me the news.
Well, I do know who the woman is. But listen, Laura, do you really want to know?
Go on, Anna.
Okay. Well, she's a sort of actress, and I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. She's been in those adverts, apparently, for the past 18 months. You know, those ones for ice cream topping with... Anyway, they're not remotely funny, and she's dreadful.
What's the matter? Nothing. What's her name?
Mary Vincent.
No. It's a shock being able to, you know, put a name.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Yes, I'm fine.
Daddy's in the study. It's Laura come to see us, Davy.
Hello, Laura. Morning. I'm just off to the office.
Well, make yourself comfortable. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, I'd love some.
What's the matter?
Anna's just been to see me.
Anne?
It's Mary Vincent.
See Jack Horner's spoon start to fly.
Tuffets turns ice cream into happy ever afters.
Cut!
Let's get him to do it faster.
Okay, let's print that one anyway. We're going again.
Ryan, let's have more spot on Jack Horner, please.
Jack, we've got to get this spoon going, really, with the word is fly.
Who the hell are you? You should know. First my father, now my husband. So, what's the attraction? You're trying to get my whole family in your scrapbook.
Will you please leave? I don't know your husband. I've never met him. He has my deepest sympathy.
Here, hey!
No.
Where do you think you're going?
No, it's all right. I'm just going to see Mary. Mary Vincent.
Oh, no, you're not. She's busy. She's got her sister with her.
Yes, no, I know, that's fine.
You're an actress, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. Look, I've been in the business 25 years, and I know what's going on, and there's no casting today.
Now, look here, Mr. O'Connor.
Yeah, and the first name is Patrick. On your way. Go on. Buzz off. On your bike. Nice try, sweetheart. Oh, yes, sir.
Don't tell me you've never met him. You spend every afternoon. Oh. Well. Look who's here. You're not another one of the slag's customers, are you?
Mark, will you please make this woman leave?
I think you better leave, Laura.
Oh, really? Do you know this slag's been sleeping with my husband?
Well, I hope they're having a jolly good time. No need to be dogging the manger about these things, Laura.
Don't forget, Mark. My father's still got the proof of how much money you stole from him.
What was all that about?
We've got to shut that woman up.
It's a bit late in the day for that, isn't it? You know her father's got a private detective on us.
Sauce aux champignons. Sauté some mushrooms in butter, salt and pepper, add a cup of demi-glace, a tablespoonful of Madeira, simmer gently.
Good, and what do you serve it with?
How the hell should I know?
Small cuts of meat and sautéed poultry, it says here. Do people really use all these sauces?
Certainly they do. Anyway, suppose they ask me questions.
Sauce HP?
Oui. Tooth? Oh, you must get that scene too. What's next?
Sauce d'Uxelles. What do you know? I'm really worried about Laura Jones.
Why, look, she goes off to see the girl. Probably gives her a piece of her mind. Do the world of good, I should think.
I know, that's what I thought, but I think I should have waited.
That's it for the sauces, then. Sauce d'Uxelles. Sauce d'Uxelles, is that it?
Someone, shh.
She's all right.
There's no reply. I think I better go round there.
She's not in, she's not in.
Yeah, well, I can leave her a note.
We're halfway through the sauces.
Laura? Laura? Look. Mary Vincent.
Where's my wife? Hey, where is she? And what was that woman doing in my house?
You say you were working for Mrs. Jones, the owner of this house,
Yeah, that's right. Well, for her father, I suppose.
as a private investigator.
Yes.
And what were you investigating?
Oh, come on, Inspector. That's between me and my client.
I see. Why did you come here tonight?
I was worried about Mrs. Jones.
Worried? What were you worried about?
About her general condition. She was in a very emotional state.
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, well, I knew who she was. Mary Vincent. She's an actress.
How did you know that?
Because I've seen her on the television.
So you're very worried about Mrs. Jones' emotional state in the middle of the night. You drive all the way over here.
Well, it's not that far, and it was scarcely the middle of the night.
You find the door conveniently open, and there's Mary Vincent, battered to death with a blunt instrument.
Yes.
And no sign of either Mr. or Mrs. Jones.
Well, Mr. Jones was at his restaurant, I expect.
Oh, Mrs. Jones, where is she? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Excuse me, sir.
D.I. Logan's a very determined man, Anna.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, Roz.
Doesn't like witnesses who hold out on him.
You know, cure for toothache.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Laura's.
Do you know where she is?
No, I don't.
Well, she can't have just disappeared into thin air.
I'm sorry. Can I go?
Yes, of course. Come into the kitchen, please, Mr. Jones.
You had no right to do what you did, Miss Lee.
I'm sorry, but I don't see why not.
Mrs. Jones wasn't our client.
But that has
Our
nothing...
client was her father. You had no right or reason to report what you discovered about Mrs. Jones's husband directly to her. Now, due to your lack of tact and discretion, a young woman has been tipped over the emotional edge and has committed murder.
There's no need to talk to me like a schoolgirl, and I don't think she has committed a murder.
The police certainly seem to think she has. At any rate, a murder has been committed in her house, and she's disappeared.
Wait a minute, I've just thought of something.
Thought of what?
Where Laura might be.
Where?
See you later.
Miss Lee!
Hey, look, this is that woman Anna took up for the other day.
Yeah, sure. Listen, I'm having some cards printed.
Police are anxious to interview Mrs. Laura Jones, in whose house the body was found. Shoplifting to murder's a bit of an escalation, isn't it? Somewhat?
Cards, business cards. Shillett and Johnson.
Oh.
Over there on the stationery counter, they give me a discount.
Look, Bernie.
I'm leaving the address blank, just my telephone number.
Bernie, look. I don't want to do this.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, Bernie. I'm not ready for it.
But I've got the cards now.
No.
Stevie, you're letting me down.
No!
Oh! I've got to see if I can stop that.
No, I'm sure she's fine. But, if she should contact you... Yes. Thank you. Yes. That would be splendid. Goodbye. Fool of a woman trying to fix us up to have dinner with her.
Try the next one. We've got to try them all.
Hello, Mrs. Andrews.
Oh, hello.
You don't remember me, do you?
No, I'm awfully sorry.
I was in your house at St. Mary's when Laura Lambert was there. Anna Lee.
Oh, yes, of course. How are you, Anna?
I'm fine. I was wondering if I could see Laura.
See Laura? I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Andrews. I know she's here. She always went to you when she was in trouble. Where else would she go? I didn't kill the Vincent Slag.
I know that.
Oh. Are you going to turn me in?
Oh, sure, of course I'm not.
She was mixed up with Mark Fletcher somehow.
Mark Fletcher, the MP?
He's a junior minister now. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Well, how do you know that he was mixed up with Mary Vincent?
I went to see her. He turned up. I've got a letter he wrote to her.
A letter? What does it say?
I don't know. I don't think I read it.
Do you think that Fletcher killed her?
I don't know. I don't know what was happening. Maybe.
Well, this letter, where is it now?
I left it somewhere.
Somewhere?
Well, it was in my coat pocket. When I left them, I went for a drink, or a few drinks. I left my coat somewhere.
Oh, Laura, where?
Well, the first bar I was in, the King's Island Farm Road, I had it there. I know.
Mark, my dear old friend, I've got the final payment to make on my land. If I don't make it by the end of the month, the deal's off. And every penny I've put into San Monique goes straight down the drain.
The money is there, Laszlo. There's just one more detail to put into place, and then the money is there.
Oh, Mark, it's been 8 months now. 8 months since you swore you could deliver me 30% of the development costs.
Yes, I know, but you see, I
Was
have
that not
had
the understanding we formed our partnership on, Mark, eh? But all I've had, do you see, is hot air, Mark. Oh, that was rude of me.
My people are cautious, that's all.
Well, you know now, Mark, old friend, perhaps we should all have been a little bit more cautious, eh? The good Lord forbid it should ever get out what pressure your department brought to bear on the government in San Monique to sell that land.
That's nonsense, Laszlo.
Oh,
nonsense.
it would be horrible. I can't tell you, Mark, how much it would grieve me. And to be forced to disclose who were the directors of the offshore company they sold it to? No, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Laszlo, I will call you this evening, and everything will be wrapped up.
Good. Good. Because otherwise I shall have to make a statement, you know.
I find this very hard to believe, you know, Miss Lee.
Well, of course I can't vouch for it, sir.
That a man of Mark Fletcher's standing should be involved with a woman of that sort. Are you going to tell the police where Mrs. Jones is?
Not yet, not if I can help it.
You going to tell me?
No.
Perhaps I should go and see Fletcher. Put it to him, man to man.
Oh, sir.
I have an idea. We went to the same school. Fletcher. Finch Hatton. Ah. at Eton.
Oh, where were you at school then, Commander?
Oh, one of the other places.
Morning, darling. Mr. Jones is here to see you, Mr. Fletcher. I put him in your office. Is that all right?
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Dominic, how good to see you.
Well, what do you want? And where have you been?
Now, calm down. Do you want a drink?
No. You summoned me here as if...
Well, sit down, please, anyway. Dominic, listen, I'm being harried.
Harried? What are you talking about, harried?
I need a decision from you about Saint Monique.
You dragged me all the way across here just to say that? Your stupid restaurant?
Every penny I have is in this. I've raised money on the strength of your name.
You know a friend of mine's been murdered?
I know. I've read the papers.
In my house? You know my wife's disappeared?
Dominic, listen to me.
You're scum! That's what you are! That's your scum!
Mr. Delaney asked me to remind you to telephone him this evening, Mr. Fletcher.
Yes, thank you.